Hello everyone and welcome back to Skizzlecraft. My name is RedWolf416. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hello LBB, Kiki, and Trenzalore. Thanks for joining me in the chat. It's good to see everyone. We are, of course, still in the bone grinder, and we are going to be doing a little bit more technical work on it tonight. As you can see, I have some lights up there. I have it turned off. It was producing way too much stuff, and I was having a little bit of trouble with inventory management while I was working. So there are some lights in there, but fear not, I didn't do any crazy redstone while I was up there. They're just turned on so that I can deactivate the grinder, and that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to be creating an on-off switch for it today. Let me get turned around here. So we're going to be creating an on-off switch for the lights, which will turn the grinder on and off. And we're going to be putting a lever right here to do that, which means I need to actually run some redstone right back here. And we're going to be bringing it up, and I'll show you what I've got so far. I have gotten to the point where I removed my beacon. I had plopped it up here, but we are working on making a dome shape up here, and that's a little complicated. I'm not used to having to do that, but redstone, yes. But we're going to be running a redstone line from here, right here, to where I've got this redstone block here, so we can turn the lights on and off up here. The other thing we're going to be doing, and let me find my way out of here. Oh, incidentally, I don't know what was going on with my audio last time. I ended up rebooting my computer, and it seemed to fix everything. It usually does. So I think all my levels are back to normal. I hope everyone is hearing me okay, the music okay, that it's not too loud. Let me know if you want me to change any settings, because while I was fiddling with stuff last time, I might have messed something up. But the music we're listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller on Spotify. It is going to be one of those nights, folks. It is DMCA free music, and the album we are listening to is called Gold. The other thing we're going to be doing is I still need to, let's see here, this is the place. Okay, right here. I still need to work out my drop zone here, and I am not sure how this looks on the surface if I'm going to be right here. So we are going to hopefully be digging down and you know, making our entrance a little bit easier, entrance and exit a little bit easier today. And I feel like there was one other thing. Oh yeah, I need to work out my storage here. So you can see why I had to shut it off, because I have 9 shulkers of arrows and counting, and I have 3 shulkers of bone blocks and counting. So I needed to slow things down since I was spending so much time in here. And yeah, but let's get going on this redstone. Now, I couldn't run the redstone. Let me run around over here. I could not run the redstone right down the center here because there is this bubble column right here. So I am going to be routing it just a little bit off to the side. We're going to be doing just a simple ladder with some redstone dust and repeaters and whatnot, and stair-stepping our way up to here from down below. So let's get down there and let's start digging our way up. Or maybe we should just dig our way down. I don't know. Let's just start digging right here. Yeah, I probably don't need solid blocks right there. And we're going to move it back a little bit because we are going to be putting in kind of like, we are going to be putting in this dome shape that is going to be a little bit recessed from these support arches. So I'm actually going to have my redstone start right about there so that there's room for this wall here. And then we're just going to stair-step our way up and see how this goes. I think we'll go over by a couple before we start alternating. And I'm not sure, I mean, yeah, here we are doing redstone live on stream. Apparently that's a no-no, but I'm so new to this, I don't know any better. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hopefully getting up to some shenanigans. Hopefully not getting into too much trouble or going crazy. LBB, last time I was on stream, I was helping you a little bit with some, or I wasn't even on stream, I don't think. I was helping you a little bit with some map making. Are you still going insane with that right now? Taking a map break. That's probably for the best. So I'm going to keep those as solid when they come out of the wall. Making pretty fairy things. You know, that works. That works too. I need my dust. I need a little bit more than that. And while we're at it, I saw a torch in there that we're going to need, and we'll probably have to make a repeater at some point. But let's just get going back down here. And we're going to put that there. And if I did this right, yeah, that's good. Oh, I suppose I need that uncovered. All right, and then let's run back upstairs. Trying really hard to find a trail run that's driving crazy. Oh, Kiki, I hope you can find one. Well, my words are slipping up. My feet are slipping up. Can I reach? No. It is the end of day for me. That's not what I wanted to put there. All right, I think we're getting somewhere with this. Let's see how far this can extend. Yeah, I'm gonna need one more repeater. So let's just put this repeater right back here where it's not gonna be super obvious. And in fact, let's put it hiding here so we can make it be a brick wall piece right there. Yeah. Crafting bench. I have only one on me. And we are gonna need, what do we need? We need that. And I don't have any sticks on me, but I know where they are. Who needs knees, right? I thought I knew where they were. Oh, they were upstairs. I think the sticks are upstairs. No, I'll just make a couple more. All right, back up. Are those sticks on purpose or on accident? Okay, put this repeater right. Excuse me, sir. Right there. Now we can put this block here, and now we can just have the redstone come out to this one. Ooh, that was close. All right, so they are turned on. The lights are on, which means the farm is off. I will just take one of these levers and put this stuff back. Put you there, put you there. All right. We can put that block back. And yeah, the lights are on, but nobody's home. That about sums it up. Oh, look at that. Before I could even finish turning around, they were spawning. Awesome. All right, let's turn those lights back on. And now we can start closing this up. Now, I'm not going to keep the polished tuff here on the center line. I don't like the way it looks, but as I was trying to make this dome shape, which is, you know, the top half of a sphere, I was really having a hard time figuring out where the center line was going to be, so that's where the polished tuff comes in. And apparently I'm going for a swim in my kiddie pool. Let's see. Let's get rid of a couple of things. All right, so that's project number 1 done. That was a little quicker than I anticipated. There. Now the redstone is all hidden. Okay, I need to turn on my coordinates HUD. And maybe put on my helmet in case of stranger danger. And I know like 1 or 2 streams ago, I took a screenshot of this, but you know, I forgot. Okay, we're at 3350, 4329. 4329. See, you can see right now, it is pretty difficult to get in and out of here. All right, 3350, 4329. Okay, maybe this is a good entrance. I was afraid that this spot right here was going to be in that ravine. But you know what? I think we're just going to do the big old Minecraft rule number 1, no, don't do, and dig pretty much straight down. I have an idea of what's down there. There's a big cave, and I've got my wings. I'll see if I can deploy them fast enough. Let's have a little adventure. Well, that makes one of us that believes in us, in me. Ow. Okay. I was just watching a video the other day about how Japan, feudal Japan, they basically had their own Leroy Jenkins of these various warring clans that would just rush into battle as soon as they heard there was a battle without even finding out where the battle was supposed to be. So they would go and fight the wrong people, or they'd go without their armor. It's hilarious. All right, I should be coming to that big cave real soon. Oh, I guess I bypassed it. Excellent. All right, well, let's go back over. Kyoto. I'm so horrible with names. I don't remember. It was like this collection of various I don't know what you call it. There was one particular warlord who basically had to write down rules of engagement for them because they kept rushing off into battle. And he was like, dudes, stop it. Yeah, I'm not the only one who's seen it. Hooray for the Instagram, right? The guy who does those presentations is hilarious. Yeah, I used to really be into learning about Japanese culture and stuff. I used to in a previous life. When I was going through community college up in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, he yells randomly. Yeah, when I was going to community college up in the Pacific Northwest ages ago, I actually was part of a group that would help Japanese students who were there for classes, help them with English conversation practice, because while they had all kinds of book knowledge and honestly had much better vocabulary and grammar than I did in English, their conversation practice, their conversation was not very, very good. They're not required to practice conversation. And so my Japanese is so rusty. No, I was there to help them practice English, not them help me practice Japanese. Yeah, it was really fun working with them, but it was a lot of learning about the culture and stuff. But you know, I mean, we're talking we're talking 30 years ago. So okay, we got those. I have powdered snow to put in place, and I need to do water and fence gates and a bubble vader and gravel and yeah, lots of stuff. Which means I need to deposit stuff over here. Actually, give me that gravel back. I want that. Take that and that. We are going to need one of these. I've got a water bucket. What we need are fence gates. We just want... brilliant. There we go. Oh, one. Great. Yeah. All right. I'll take that. There we go. 4 should do it. 4 should do it. And I'm going to make the one on the right be for up. Put that in there. Put in a couple of these fence gates. In fact, I'm going to make this 3 tall. I just don't like feeling like I'm going to bonk my head on the way in. And then, do I have enough? Yeah. I just need my water bucket. Oh, you know what I need? I need to make this into a tube. Just get a bit more of this stuff. Once we've got the tube made, we can modify it a little bit. Might be kind of hard to exit this thing in the right spot. Ow, my face. What I should do is I should make this... I still have... Oh. Alright. Let's just make a couple more fence gates. Question is, which side do I want to enter on? We'll keep it the same. Alright, that's our down. This on the right is the up. Well, we're just going for utilitarian right now. We will decorate this in a bit. Okay. We need more sticks. One more, because we need... Well, we only need 2 gates. There we go. Ooh. Time for murder. My favorite. Alright. Now we have a way of getting into the up and also into the down. I will have to mark those later. For now, it's just take your best guess. Ow, my knees. I forgot to replant trees, apparently. Side quest. So, interesting thing, the other day, I got some new shelves, well, new to me, shelves put into my office. And, oh, nuts. Got some new shelves put in. Ooh, permission to slap LBB. So I got these shelves, and it's given me the opportunity to bring in a lot of books that I had out in the garage in storage for a very long time. I want smooth stone. Do I have any up here? You know what? We'll just do this. Why do I have 3 stacks of this? Yeah, it gave me a chance to bring in some... I'm getting distracted. Need another grindstone. Bring in some books that have been in storage for a very long time, which was nice. And I found a whole bunch of my old sketchbooks, because once upon a time, I actually did a lot of drawing. Trenzalore, thanks for stopping by for as long as you were able to. I appreciate it. You get a good night's rest, and I will see you next time. I don't have any stone. I took it all downstairs. I just want a grindstone. Do I have a grindstone up here? No, of course I don't. Do I have one in my bundle? Of course not. I just want stone so that I can make a grindstone. Just need 3 pieces. Side quest again. There's my missing ghast. What am I going to do with you? I'm running out of leads. You just stay there. Ow. Sometimes I'm not very smart. I have all kinds of stuff over here. There we go. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, all this was so that I can do this, which means that I can do this, because I forgot to bring this stuff with me, and it probably would have been faster for me to just fall down the hole and get it all over again and bring it back up, but no, I had to actually go and make a new grindstone. All right, thanks, LBB. I mean, I have some. I'm just tired of the stupid ghasts breaking them and wandering off. All right, this is my up evader. I don't know if it's because I have two of them tied off to the same post that they're like bumping each other or what. But yeah, I usually, what I do is I bring them over here and I tie them off. Oh, are you saying I should do this and then dismount like that? Because what I do is I bring them over here. I'll just show you what I've been doing. This is exactly what I've been doing. Come here, you. I do not have snowballs. Come back here. Is Timmy stuck in the well again? Are you trying to lead me somewhere? Come back here. There. All right. This is what I do. Oh, look, a stone cutter that I could have used. So usually this is what I do. I dismount, I attach the lead, come down here, attach the lead. So I'm wondering if they're like bumping into each other and knocking each other free, because sometimes it's the one in black that goes wandering off, sometimes it's the one in red. I don't know. What I do know is it's time for me to put the leads away. Maybe, okay, I have a fence post. Let's take one of them and put him way over here, because I'm probably going to need him for the pyramid project. I had some with me. And shears. Yeah. All right. Come here. We fly over here. There we go. Okay, you two stay away from each other. Now I can go for my blurbity swim and hopefully not drown. We got that ready. And I did not grab any soul sand with me, so help me remember when I go down. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Ooh, I need to get more rockets. He breathed on me. And soul sand. Or so that'll be for on the way back up. Or on the way, once we get back down here. Whatever. Yoink. I hope I have enough kelp. Oh, perfect. All right. Is there one in the... Okay, well, I think it's fine. Well, Lavender, have a good night. It was good to see you. Alright, let's... I know, she's so fast. I see the light. All right, and uppies. Whee! Perfect. All right, now I need to do a slow glide down. Tangled music. I don't remember. I mean, I've seen the movie plenty of times, but music is one of those things that it just... yes, that one. Okay. Music is one of those things where it's like, I enjoy it, but I can't hear lyrics. And I don't remember song names or band names. How do I see what biome? Oh, F3? Kiki, I think you just hit F3. Is it not doing that anymore? You might have to hit F3 plus F6 to get some more information. So hit F3 and F6 at this, like hold down F3 and then hit F6. And that should get you this screen. And then you can select what you're going to have on your debug screen. And biome is the very first one. You can say in overlay. And so then where that appears is up in the upper left-hand corner, just below the frames per second, you've got biome. In my case, it says biome Minecraft Desert. Might as well get a refill on my bucket while I'm at it. That command doesn't work for you. Are you holding down F3 when you hit F6? Okay, what am I going for? Oh, yeah, that's right. This stuff. F6, yes. And I need... Where'd I put it? This stuff. So I much prefer using powdered snow to water because... Kiki, you're welcome if I was part of that, but Kinsler was doing a good job of helping you too. Yeah, I much prefer powdered snow to water. Let's do this here. Just because with water you got to have at least a half block, and then you got to trudge through the water, and you know you get your boots wet and stuff, and it's just no fun. I like the effect of the powdered snow. But you got to make sure you have the carpet that I can't find. Not the carpet, powdered snow. You got to make sure that you do have the carpet on top of it. Otherwise, you're just going to sink into the powdered snow. And I think you will still hurt your knees, your ankles. There we go. Now we can walk on this. Let's just give this a try. down we go. Perfect. I love it. So that means we gotta work on this display, which I may be carving out some of this column some more. I might make this look less natural. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly, but we are going to be putting a display over this fossil. So that is project number 2 checked off. We are cruising through this so far, which is excellent. Just put that there. No, we'll put the carpet back where we got it from. Actually, let's put it with the snow. Now we can do that. And I had dropped an iron bucket right there. There we go. Okay. All right. The next project, we have to get a little bit of storage going on here. So because I've got this recessed section here, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, because this was an odd number and now it's turning into an even number, but I'm going to go get some more bricks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in that recessed area a little bit. Let's get some bricks, let's get some tiles, and let's get some polished. And we're gonna mimic this a little bit on the other side. So let's just get these. This was just safety walls right here. We don't need these. That was while I was doing AFK. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have anything spawning upstairs. There we go. Inventory. There. Well, we probably don't need these here, but we do need our torches, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Brick. That. Okay. We are going to mirror it that way. And then we're going to be putting a barrel, I think, right here. In fact, we're probably going to go like that. And we're going to put the barrel there. We'll put a hopper coming down here. And this chest is going to get moved over. I'm going to redirect that hopper this way and then down so that I can have the chest over here. What I want to do is I want to have this area back here kind of act as a deep storage. And so I'm going to do more double chests. So let's grab the redstone box, which I believe we left up here. And you know what? I left my one crafting bench up there as well. So we're going to have to take this one. Let's go ahead and duplicate this over here. Let's put that there for now. And what do we have? We have that. Yeah, that there. Okay, so our barrel's going to go right there. That means we can do that. Nope, not that. Well, actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's outline this. Yeah, we'll do that there. And let's go ahead and put our redstone box down. Hoppers. And we will do, how do we do this? Oh, I know. No, I don't know. I need barrels. Let's just go ahead and put down a couple of chests really quick. That was a weird little glitchy thing that I saw on my screen. Don't know what that was. I'm missing one. There were 9. There it is. Put that there for now. I need to make some barrels. Nope, wrong one. That one. You. How many should we do? Let's try this. I don't think I need 18 barrels. We'll do 8. There we go. You never know. I mean, it's true. You never know. I could need 18 barrels. I love using barrels in the hopper chains because you can still open them even then when there's something above them. All right. Oh, I totally forgot there was a comparator up there. Stupid. All right, we're gonna put that there. Now we can. Oh, now I need more. I need more of these things. I'm running out of wood. You know what? Let's go get more. It might be nighttime. Maybe? No, it's not. All right. Whee! Ludicrous speed. Just seeing if I have... Oh, yeah, I have a lot more of the dark oak. Let's do that. Okay. The new bunny design, the super fluffy bunnies, it's kind of startling me occasionally when I see it out of the corner of my eye. Okay, that was weird. There we go. What am I doing? I know how this game works. Okay. Now maybe we have enough barrels. Not barrels. Chests. Should I get more wood? I'll get more wood. Because, like you said, LBB, you never know if you're going to need more barrels. What is that? Oh, just missed it. We need this. Okay, we are gonna do... Oh, nope. We're gonna do a double chest here. Which point we come across like that. Oh, I also want to do... Let's see, barrel. We're gonna put this barrel here. We're gonna get one of these hoppers, put it there. We know that we need something to go in there. We'll do that. And we'll do this over here. Which means that we're going to do that there. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly if I could just place things right. All right, there is our deep storage for the arrows. Let's fix this little mess up here. Boom, there we go. And we can't open that one, that's okay. There, okay. Deep storage complete on the arrows. Which means that we can now wall this in. Bricks. There we go. we can do this. And maybe we'll put some kind of design up there or something, or a painting or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do I have any of these? Nope, I don't have any of those on me. All right, so let's see here. Just for kicks and giggles, let's get rid of enough stuff to be able to do what we need to do here. That's not what I told you to bring over. Go away. All right, so these are all arrows. Let's put them into the system from behind so that we can double check that they are filtering all down in like we need them to. We'll just put them in right here. And we should see them all in the barrel down in the front of the deep storage now. All right. Awesome. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to put like, I don't know, words, they fail me. Item frame and an arrow or something right there. That way we can know what's there. And then we'll do bone blocks over here. So let's do the same thing on this side. No. You're not a wine barrel. Not today. His dreams of being a wine barrel someday. Oh, that's right. I gotta ruin the comparator again. There we go. Put that right there. That there. I need a chest. No, no, no. Work as a team. Okay, and then let's come up here and fix the comparator issue. Oh, now I've got glass in the system. Awesome. I already had a little bit of a brain fart and went, where's my other piece of glass? Now we've got those almost sealed off. I gotta take the long way. All right, that's good. We will close this off now while we're down here. And bricks. All right, there is our deep storage for bone blocks and for arrows done. Let's go get that last piece of glass put back up there. I like the simplistic design of it. And yes, this support column is necessary. It's structural. There we go. Lots more like it. Some of this away. Oh, I've got more bone blocks. Let's just make sure we toss these into the right aqueduct here. I should probably put some signs on these, or maybe just like a bone block right there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the design that we've got going on here. I continued the tubes going up all the way into the dome over here. And and over here. And the copper is aging nicely. I need to get myself some beeswax so that I can wax these up. I mean, once they're all aged, does it really matter? I mean, it doesn't have to be waxed. I want them to be green, and oh, I thought I picked up more arrows for a second. But that's right, the farm is off right now. What I do want is I want more... Oh, we'll just take this. Convert these into stairs. We're gonna go add a little bit more structure. But yes, it's a lot to wax. I still can, but yeah. Okay, let's do that there. This here. Maybe there. Of course, it kind of makes it so you can't see it. Those are bricks, but, you know, it is what it is. You? Let me guess. Is it you? Are you bored? Do you want company? I mean, I've finished all 3 of my projects for tonight. I got things working on... Hey, look, barrels. Let me check something. I gotta check my keybinds really quick, because when I reset my computer, I'm sure my keybinds got all foobarred. Because they do. Almost every time. Yep. That one needs to be the letter J, and that one needs to be the letter K. Does that work now? That work? Music stopped very suddenly. Oh, I guess it was just part of music. All right, that works. LBB. Hold on. Here we go. This is what we'll do. I'm going to come and get some stuff from LBB, unless you're not at your base. Ooh. Should I bring 1 shulker or 2? I'll head your way. Wait, no, I guess I gotta stay here until you know. 1 shulker or 2? What do you say? Because I can empty another one. Well, I want to provide something in this. I mean, I don't like to just take. Yes, it's probably easier for you to just throw a box at me, isn't it? Yeah, it almost smashed my face. Think I can make the turn without smashing my face? The flying hasn't been the greatest tonight. Oh, I just passed it. Ow. No, I can't do it. Not this time. Out of 10. All right. Ow!
Blech.
I mean, it's already bee barf anyway, isn't it? Well, that's the honey.
We won't talk about that. But yeah, I keep an entire shulker of honeycomb on me at all times.
Nice.
Yeah, all for signs, and that's probably my 3rd shulker full.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I take it you have an apiary somewhere around here? Or whatever they call those
I
things?
I do, but it's not set up currently. Come to storage.
Field trip!
Field trip!
Group
Please
group?
let this be a normal field trip.
Oh, no such thing. Those are the boring
Red
ones.
level.
I think I'm...
Hey! Boop.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. They're my babies.
Yeah. Oh, I like this, what you got going on with the heads.
Thank
For like
you.
animal drops and farms and stuff. That's cool.
Speaking of which, have some leads.
Ooh, thank you.
I have wandering idiots spawning in my base all the freaking time. They won't leave me alone. Like, I'll AFK for eating I would AFK for eating spider eyes, and then I come back and I'd have a wandering idiot in my face. Like, excuse me, I'm trying to poison myself to almost death. Do you mind?
Oh, and so you'd be accidentally right-clicking on him.
No, he couldn't access me, but he would hover around me. So I'd come back and I'd hear from all the llamas.
Good times.
Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else you need?
Sleep.
I got tacos. Is that close enough?
Sure. Oh, I didn't know you were talking about the banner. You can keep the banner.
I have a copy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Free tacos.
Yay, free tacos.
It's technically Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, Taco Tuesday. All
Technically,
right.
yeah, yeah. Oh, so this one time I had a coworker who was not very computer literate. Let's put it that way. And I worked the night shift and he worked the day shift. And I loved pulling pranks on him. So as I was closing up shop for the night shift, because there was about a 4-hour gap between us, I, on the shop floor computer, I put on It's Raining Tacos on a 10-hour loop. And we had some pretty good speakers back then from this computer. So it was like sounding through the whole machine shop. And then I hid the window in the start bar, and then I collapsed the start bar so it wouldn't come up easily. And then I unplugged the mouse and the keyboard. So this guy comes in, and he comes in at like 5 a.m. and it's blasting It's Raining Tacos, and he can't figure out how to get it to stop. So he let it go for about half an hour and he couldn't take it anymore. So because he couldn't figure out how to get it to stop. And so he texts me, just It's Raining Tacos is all he says. Well, he eventually found the plug for the speakers and just unplugged the speakers so that they would stop working. And yeah, that was one of my better pranks.
I was figuring, like, if you didn't take a sledgehammer to the computer, you could just unplug the computer.
Yeah. Well, he needed to be able to use that computer, though he still couldn't figure out the keyboard and mouse.
Lame.
Yeah. All right, so how do I get out of here? Just jump out the window?
Yeah, I think from this direction you go that away.
I believe I will trust you. All right. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Thank you. Well, thank you, LBB. That's great. I guess that means that I have to go around and wax every copper thing that I have. And thank you for the tacos. It is Taco Tuesday after all. And my signs, yes, yes. I always forget about the signs. I can understand the signs more than the copper, honestly, especially if I've gone all the way to the fully oxidized copper. I feel like it's almost not necessary if you're going for oxidized copper. I mean, all you're doing is forcing one more use of the axe if you want to pull it out of the oxidized state and it's waxed. Really? Lightning polished copper. Okay. So the wax is an insulator. I would like to test that, but I would not know how, so I will just test Doc. I don't think I need my coordinates on anymore. During the Octagon storyline, I don't know if I'm aware of that. What is the Octagon storyline? I feel so uninformed. No, not there. Oh, yeah. Was that the same as the Moon Big series? Oh, or leads. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know, I can't remember what I had going on in my life during that time, but I did not get into that. I did not get into that Hermitcraft quite as much as other seasons. Excuse me, had a little coughing fit there. All right. Oh, I know I mentioned this in a previous stream, but I just wanted to bring it up again. Oh, hello, Gap. The shulker loader that I'm using is from following a tutorial by Samos the Sage. Yes, it was a short season. So if you're looking for a shulker loader that is really cool, just look up shulker loader Samos the Sage, and you'll probably find the same one that I saw. And yeah, it was a good one. Problem with these trapdoors is I gotta hold shift while I'm doing this too. Are you out of here, LBB? Might have already done this one. Oh, no. It would tell me if I didn't. All right. Oh, yeah. No problem. Yeah, I want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. I don't want to get accused of stealing stuff. Honestly, this crafting setup, it is kind of so common knowledge, I feel like, that I have no idea who the originator of this crafting setup is. So I apologize if I'm not giving credit when I should. This is just the one that I know, and it's in my brain, and I don't know who first developed it. So whoever first developed it, thank you. But I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I had this hopper missing so that I wouldn't accidentally end up with other crud from my construction, because it happened a couple of times and jammed up my system. Yeah, the unsung heroes. When you make something that's so good that everybody makes tutorials about it, and then nobody knows who made the original one. And of course, that's the Impulse SV item sorter. Yeah, I wish I had the technical smarts to be able to make up my own devices like this, but I will settle for following well-made tutorials. There might not be in the resource world. Would you be able to find... Kiki, would you be able to find a village in the resource world? And would you be able to get a cartographer to sell you a map? I mean, it would take some trading, but you could possibly get a cartographer to sell you a map, and sometimes they have trail ruins. But I think you have to be in a specific biome for that. So you'd have to find a village in, like, the taiga biome or something? I don't know. I'm just kind of going based off of very sketchy memory. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, because then you can get a map to it. Ooh, F1. You can get a map to it as opposed to just having to, like, hopefully find one. Alright, I think that's it for the basement. But again, it could be something that our resource worlds just don't have. If you're having trouble finding them, I would say go on the Discord and ask a mod. Oh, okay. Oh, that would be painful. Okay, you guys need to age more. And you also, regarding the stuff that I was saying about the villager, the cartographer villager, you might want to look that up on the wiki as well. So what I would do, what I would do is I would go on the Discord and ask a mod about whether our resource world even includes any trail ruins first. And if they do, then I would say find out about the cartographer and what's needed to get a map for a trail ruins. You are very welcome. Hope it works out for you. Yeah, we've got to have trail ruins, because Lavender and I excavated one time. We came upon one by accident, so I'm sure we have them. Okay, these are still aging. These are still aging. I'm not going to mess with them for right now. Yes, I believe so. Well, we reset. We reset when we upgraded, didn't we, to the current version? Did we reset the resource worlds as well, so everything will be at the same version? If that's the case, then yes, it was pre-reset. So I think what Kiki's asking then is that it's not the same resource world where Lavender and I found one. So we don't know if this current one has one or not. Oh, I need to grab hopper out of there. Did I use all my hoppers perfectly and not even realize it? If I had used all my hoppers perfectly when I was making that and I didn't realize it, how silly of me, because I would have totally called that out. Did I accidentally put them somewhere? I don't have any hoppers. Time to make more. Oh, I missed out on the stick collection. That's like even more exciting than a stamp collection. I need to grab iron. Well, maybe next stream. Next stream you can show me your stick collection. I mean, if we're both bored and looking for things to do, stick collections are where it's at. I mean, I have sticks here and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make 9 hoppers. The almighty stick. Well, that just makes it sound like you have a debug stick, which I'm not sure we're supposed to have those. Your Lightmatica tool. Aren't they all Lightmatica tools, or do you have that one specially enchanted so it's different and set apart? Watch, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna find a single hopper in storage in here. Yep, I am. Somehow I knew it. All right, let's hook this back up. Yeah. Alright, we'll just deposit. Oh, nope. We'll go to this one. All wood items. Go in here. Sort of. I need to get out more. Oh, and I brought my empty shulker box and then I didn't do anything with it. I don't have a place to put it. There we go. Okay. Rockets. We're putting that away. Let's get more rockets. One thing that I forgot to mention earlier, and I totally would have, but let's see here. So I am very soon going on a little break from streaming, just because it's the summer. Fear not, I am not going anywhere. I am still going to be doing a lot of streaming the rest of this week and next week. And then I am going to be releasing my VODs on YouTube. So during that period where I'm not streaming, I'm still going to have regular YouTube releases. So if you all want to check those out, or if you've already watched the VOD on Twitch, I mean, that's fine if you don't go over to YouTube, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so there is going to be a little pause for a few weeks coming up very soon where I'm not going to be doing much in the way of streaming. And I apologize for that if anybody was looking forward to it, but it is what it is. Got to do some family stuff. I want to do some family stuff because it's the summer. So I will be taking a little bit of a break, but I will be back, and I'll still be trying to have conversations on Discord and whatnot while I'm absent from the streaming. So I'm not gonna be completely gone, but there will just be a little bit of a quiet time for my streaming. But yeah, so thought I'd let y'all know. And with that, I think I am gonna go turn this farm on. I've got stuff hooked up. And I'm actually gonna grab this. I'm still being paranoid. I'm gonna plug up a couple of holes here. just because this is the only floor that I trust right now, especially that upper one. And there is technically a way in from right here and here. All right. There we go. I'm going to plug that in. That way I can do a little bit of AFK. Ooh, I'm missing that. All right. I think we're good there. So, yeah. We're going to be AFKing here now, but I think this is a good place to call it for tonight. I appreciate you all joining me. I really enjoy the conversation both in the chat and on the server and just hanging out with folks. LBB, thank you for the honeycomb and the leads. And it was always, as always, it's good to just hang out with friends, even if it's really brief. But if you're watching this at a later date on YouTube, then thank you very much for lasting this long. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can be notified of when I'm doing more videos. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye.